Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And today I'm going to do, well, I'm not going to do, get ready. I am preparing to do the one chapter book tag, something like that, I think it's called, and I need your help. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do the book tag where you read one chapter of 5 different books. I think it's, what is going on here? I think it's something like that. And then you go in and after you've read each chapter, you decide which book you're gonna stick with, right? Okay, have you guys heard about this tag? A lot of people have done it. It's been around for a long time. So anyway, I need 5 books that I'm gonna do for this tag, and so I'm gonna ask for your help. I don't think, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 books here that I pulled from my bookshelves that I have been meaning to read for a very, very long time. And I don't think it'll let me do a poll of 7 books. If it does, I will do towards the end or right here, the poll. But I don't think it'll let me do that. So I'm gonna need you to just put in the comment section below which 1 or 2 books of these that you would really like to see me try. And if you have another book that I've mentioned on here or just a book that you think, oh my God, I would love to see Peter try this book or read it or something. I don't care if it's even something that's like so remotely out of what I read typically. I just really want this to be interactive and I want to hear what you guys have to say because a lot of times you guys recommend books to me that I would never normally read and then I end up loving them. So let's get right into what my 7 books are and then I'm going to pick 5 out of this, okay? So the first book, which has been on my to read, the whole series has been for a long time, and that is Cassandra Clare's City of Bones. And so many people have told me about this book. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. I've been meaning to try this for a very long time now, and I haven't. So there's that one. The second, these are all books that are talked about a lot on BookTube too. Most of them are. I think, yeah, almost all of them have been talked about a lot on BookTube. So the second one is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. And I've heard so many people talk about this. I think the thing that keeps me from this is that it's like world building, and you guys know I don't love that. But so many people have loved this book, and I think it's a duology. I think the second book is out. So let me know if you think this is a book that I should read. It probably would also help, you guys, if we pick books that are gonna kind of pull me in right from the first chapter. So if you've read any of these books or another book that just from chapter 1 just was like, okay, I cannot put this book down, that would probably be a real good pick because if I read a book that like the first chapter doesn't really pull me in, I'm probably not gonna wanna read any more of it. Does that make sense? Okay. Then the next book that I am going to put on this list is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I have a couple of her other books as well, but this is the one that was most recently sent to me. So I'm really thinking about maybe reading this one. I don't know anything about her. I don't know anything about Victoria, VB, Schwab, whatever. I don't know anything about her books. I know people love her. Some people love her, some people don't. But I know that the majority of the people that read her stuff really, really like her. Okay, the fourth one is One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. And the reason I'm not going through and I'm not reading you guys what these books are about is because I only want you to comment if you've read it and you think I should try it. So like, or if you think I shouldn't. So like if this book you're like, oh no, that was, don't even put that in the pile because that's not even worth it. That's what I want to know as well. So if you haven't read these books, like say something else. Like pick a book that you think I just wouldn't be able to put down. Does that make sense? So One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. The next one is going to surprise you guys, and that is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Rick Riordan. Anyway, I can't pronounce his last name. Rick Riordan. It's like why I can't speak Spanish with my husband's family because I can't roll my R's. Okay, so anyway, Ricky's book, The Lightning Thief. So many people have told me that they really think that I would like this series, and actually a lot of people have said, you'll like the series more than you like Harry Potter because of just what I like and what I don't like. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? So many people have recommended this to me. All right, the next one is Highly Illogical Behavior by John Corey Whaley. This has actually been on 2 readathons and I haven't completed it. I've read everything else by him. I've loved everything I've read of his. So I don't think that I wouldn't like it. Some people have loved this and some people have said it's not his best work. So I'm kind of a little apprehensive to read it. I don't know why I haven't read it yet, actually. And then the last book, and I think this will probably get a lot of votes because people always tell me to read this book. And I have had it on the list for like 5 readathons and I never get past the first couple chapters. And that is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Now, last year I read All the Crooked Saints and it ended up being one of my favorite books of 2017. So I'm kind of already a Maggie Stiefvater fan. So I don't know, like, I'm really tempted to read this book, plus it's a series, and you guys know, like, I have a really hard time getting into a series, and so I'm like, well, if I really like this, then it would be a series that I could really get into. So, the books again are The Raven Boys, One of Us is Lying, This Savage Song, Highly Illogical Behavior, An Ember in the Ashes, let me hold it up, The Lightning Thief, and City of Bones. And I need to pick 5 of these that I'm going to read. But here's the deal. Thumb down. I'm not completely opposed to picking something else out that's not in this list. But I would like to try to have a majority of them be from this list. Just because, yeah, I mean, like, these are books that I've wanted to read for a long time and I haven't. So, let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to take like 24 hours of the comments and kind of see what you guys say, and then I'm going to start the tag because I want to do it this weekend. I have not been reading as much as I wanted to be reading lately, so I'm going to take this as an opportunity to start 5 new books because I just love to be reading 15 books at the same time anyway, and see which one I'm going to go with. All right? So help me out. I need your help. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.